Hello, fans. I'm the PC Expert Amateur, and we're going to take a look at the Logisys 140 millimeter quad LED fan, which is CF140BL. Doesn't look like much, right? And I couldn't even find their website, so I don't know if they no longer are in business or if they're just an OEM for other manufacturers or sellers of fans. I know at one point they were making fans for other companies like Deepcool. So we can see it comes with both the option of powering it through the power supply or through a 3-pin connector to a fan header. This is what it looks like. And I'm going to say it doesn't have very high static pressure, but it may have like 1.5, something like that. We'll see. Are you ready to listen? Let's get ready to rotate. And I didn't show you the lights, so let me do that real quickly. Honestly, I think it looks more impressive on the screen than it does in person. But, you know, to each their own. I try to turn this down a bit. Yeah, that's good. Nice. Very, very quiet at the low speed here. I'm not sure if it's at the very bottom, but it's pretty close. Yeah, that's about as slow as it'll go. It's got a rather low pitched noise. I can hear some kind of a rubbing or something going on. And that's maximum speed. It is kind of a loud fan, but not horribly loud. What about the pressure here? I would say, yeah, I was right. It's somewhere in the area of maybe 1.25 millimeters of water. That's not bad. So what can we use this for? Well, if you want to get a little bit more power out of it, cut the wires to the LEDs, and that'll increase the power, just like with all the other ones where the LEDs are not built into a PCB or a printed circuit board. But if you do that, you're going to get a little bit more power. That's good. If you don't want to do that, obviously, that's your choice. I mean, if that's what you want to do, you do what you're going to do. But I would say that this would be good as an intake or exhaust fan on a case. And you could probably also use it on a heatsink for an air cooler. Definitely too weak for a radiator on a water cooler, though. So let's go ahead and take a look at the specs. The Logisys Quad Blue LED CF140BL. I got it for $13. It doesn't have any certifications that I could find. Made in China, 140 by 25. I don't know about the lifespan or the warranty, unfortunately. It does have 4 blue LEDs, 135 grams of weight, 7 blades, 125 millimeters between the mounting holes, 1100 RPMs maximum, plus or minus 10%. The airflow is 52.15 CFMs. I don't have an actual measurement for static pressure. I couldn't find one, but I'm going to say it's around 125, something like that. The fan noise is 19.5 decibels. I think that's probably about right. The cable, how did I forget that? Okay, so it's a 42 centimeter long cable, daisy chained in the sense that you've got that PSU power supply connector that could be used to connect a fan, but that fan would be running at maximum speed at all times. The cabling is not sleeved, so it's a little bit awkward looking. It's got a 3-pin DC connector, then the 2-pin Molex D connector for the power supply. No information on the bearing. 12 volts, 2.04 watts, 0.17 amps, so it doesn't use a lot of electricity, but that also means that the electricity that's being consumed by the LEDs is being wasted. So it has indicators of rotation and flow, turns in a clockwise direction, and you get 4 screws with it. Thank you to Grindler, aka Lawrence Abrams, who is the owner of Bleeping Computer, for consenting to allow me to put my results in text form on Bleeping Computer's forums, as well as linking to my videos. Please visit Bleeping Computer, support them, make use of them. They're a valuable resource that's been around for 20 years, and they deserve support. They have lots of resources. You can learn about cybersecurity from them. You can get help with malware on your computer. You can get help with all kinds of stuff. They have a range of volunteers who help people who come there for advice, and they're very knowledgeable people for the most part, and some of them are very, very, very helpful. OldSod has been very helpful to me over the years that I have asked for input on things, and so thank you to Bleeping Computer. Thank you to the volunteers on Bleeping Computer. Also, thank you to my peers on other tech forums who are so kind as to provide me with input, suggestions, feedback, and so on. I really appreciate it, but my greatest thanks goes out to Bleeping Computer because you are my text home, I guess you could say. All right, thanks also to all my viewers and subscribers. Appreciate you guys. Please like, subscribe, and share. Have a great day.